Hello, it's me again. Do you like to eat? I know I do. I love my food. And the thing is, as you get older, instead of sort of eating to live sort of thing, like the youngsters do, they'll just stop and have a McDonald's just because they're hungry. They don't think, oh, I'm going to savour a McDonald's. It's just because they're hungry. But as you get older, a lot of people find that the only time they go out is to eat. They'll go somewhere and then they'll look for a restaurant. And it's because we do love our food as oldies. But I think that one of the most difficult things for us is that our metabolism has slowed right down. So we don't really burn the calories that we should. So if we're eating more and we're burning less calories, then we're going to get fat. And that's what happens. You will put weight on. I've put weight on, and I know lots of my friends have. I've just come back from a week away where there was a lot of English people. And I've got to say that there is a big, big obesity problem. Probably 90% of those English people were overweight. And it's not very good. It was good for me at the time because I didn't feel so big. I didn't feel so overweight because I've just blended in with everybody else. But it's not a good thing. So I think that what we have to think about is our health if we want to live longer. And also the fact that we can maybe look nicer in our clothes and feel better in ourselves. So that's what this diet or lifestyle is going to be all about. The lifestyle diet, the 5-2 lifestyle diet. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do lots of recipes for you. I'll make the videos here on this YouTube channel, and I'm also going to copy the videos or share the videos to the group on Facebook. So that we can all interact with each other. But I really think that it's important that the 5-2 diet is taken seriously. 5 days where you will eat what you want, but I advise that you cut the amount that you eat. So if you eat a big bowl of soup on a normal day, a nice big hearty bowl of soup with a chunk of bread, have half the bread, have half the soup. If you have cereal in the morning, have half the cereal. And if you can do that, still eating all the things that you love, chocolate cake, donuts, don't have a great big piece of chocolate cake, have a smaller piece. It's surprising. I watched a program once on television where they were doing an experiment, and they went into a travelling cafe where all the guys who drive the lorries and things used to go for their breakfast. And they asked for some volunteers, and they said to these people, what do you have for breakfast? And they said full English, everything, all the stuff, the eggs, some of them even had chips with their breakfast. They were asked, would they be blindfolded and then eat their breakfast and then stop when they're full? And they blindfolded these people. They had the same massive breakfast that they always had, and they had their knife and fork, and they started to eat. And then they because they couldn't see the meal, they stopped halfway. They were full halfway, and when they took the blindfolds off, they could not believe how much food was left on that plate, which proves that we eat with our eyes. If you could just go halfway, just do half your meal, everything that you normally have, half it, then you're immediately saving calories. So you could help yourself even on those normal days. So if you do that on the normal days, and then on the other days where you're trying to stick to sort of 500, 600 calories, those days you can have soups and all sorts of things, lots of fruit salads, things like that. So you can make that day really luxurious and have some really luxurious things. When you go to the shop and you see, say, some beautiful melons, and you think, oh, I'd love one of those, but a little bit expensive. But because you're having it as a proper meal, you're having these things as a proper meal, you need to treat yourself and buy these little extra special things, because you're going to be saving anyway, because you're not going to have to sort of feed yourself these big meals on 2 days a week. So I really believe it can work, this, and I've done it before and it worked. I've let myself go in my old age, and I'm now determined to lose a little bit of weight and to feel more healthy. I do have problems with my back, and I know that's because I'm a little bit overweight. So come on, let's do this together.